Hi there and welcome to Loopy Mabel Vintage Style. My name is Jane, and if you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell, and then you'll be kept up to date with all the videos, all the tutorials that I do bring out. If you love a bit of shabby chic with a bit of vintage style and crochet and sewing added in, then this is the perfect channel for you. If you're already a subscriber, thank you and hello for joining me again today. In today's video I'm going to show you what I've been sewing this week, just a little review of a pattern I've been working on and this pretty fabric. So if you'd like to join me for a cosy coffee and a chat, then I'll see you back here in just a moment. I've been sewing this week, which is this pretty little Bolero ruched style top, little jacket. It's out of the Stylish Wraps book, another Japanese sewing pattern book. All the patterns are, if you've never had these books before, all the patterns are all in the back. This is just my opinion, I'm not being sponsored at all for this. The only thing I would say, if you're going to be following these patterns, because they are lovely, lovely patterns, because it is a Japanese book, but this is in English, but you really go off the diagrams, and some of the diagrams are a little bit hit and miss for me. It took me quite a while to fathom out what I was making. I'll show you the diagrams that I was following in this book. So there's the pattern I was following for the Bolero, and it has the diagrams, the cutting out plan and what have you, and how to lay the fabric, and the instructions are in English, but they are very, very basic instructions. And then over the page we have like the diagram of what the stages of the sewing is. And it is quite technical in some places. I found I had to really study what it meant, and you've got to follow the numbers. Sometimes the seam allowance is a certain calculation, then another part it's different, so it was a little bit confusing to say the least. But if you're confident enough, definitely give them a try. So in the book I went for the large size, but before I cut the fabric out, I made sure that I would fit it in the large size, because I know the Japanese sizing is quite smaller compared to ours. And I do have quite chunky arms. Absolutely hate my arms with a vengeance, but they are what they are. And I thought I'd better measure my arms to make sure they would fit in the Bolero, and it's just as well I did, because they were nowhere near going to fit. So I had to add a couple of centimetres on the pattern just so that I could get my arms in comfortably. So here's a little bit of a close-up, me standing up. So this is the Bolero unfastened. So you've got the shaping, as I said before, on the front there. And it just literally comes to the waist, and there's the back. I've added my own little patch at the back. Just like to add little details, little trims, just to show off my personality and just add my own unique touch to it. So yeah, so you can either leave it just loose and unfastened, or you could just tie it simply at the bottom, or you can ruche it as much as you want. Just pull on the tie, and then just tie it, and then you just wear it ruched. So you can dress it down like I am now, whether I've got a plain white t-shirt and my jeans. I do like the sleeve detail. I love the way the ruffle edge at the end. And or you can dress it up, add a bit more jewellery, maybe some nice linen pants and a lacy top underneath, dress it up for an evening. So very versatile. I probably will wear it through the day more with my jeans, and it is really, really comfortable to wear. So yeah, really pleased with it. I think one thing I would say though, if I was going to make this again, I would definitely use a different fabric, because I think this fabric is a little bit more for maybe a structured shirt or a blouse, because it is quite a crisp fabric and there isn't an awful lot of drape to it. So I think if I made this again, I would definitely choose maybe a stretch fabric. Might be quite nice, because stretch fabrics do have quite a bit of drape, or maybe a rayon or something like that for next time. But there you go, you don't know until you've tried it. I was struggling to find a pattern to use this fabric that I got donated by Minerva Crafts, and this was the only pattern I had on me that I could literally squeeze this out of the 1.7 meters. So that's another reason why I did use this fabric. But it's still pretty and I really like it, and I definitely will wear it out and about. Yeah, so like I say, it is quite a structured cotton poplin fabric, so it's probably best suited in hindsight to maybe a blouse pattern. I've got a couple of blouse patterns here that it probably would have worked really nice with. Maybe the Sarah shirt, which is a really pretty blouse with a little Peter Pan collar, and I've also got the Betty blouse, which is really simple short sleeve blouse with some pretty pin tucks at the front. So maybe, yeah, in hindsight this probably would have looked or worked a lot better in that type of pattern. And I think next time I do plan on making anything, I'm definitely going to do much more homework. I'm going to make sure I get the right amount of fabric for the pattern and the right fabric for the pattern. So because I need to look on the back and go off the recommended fabrics that it tells me, not just go off and get some fabric because it's pretty or whatever and then make it if it's not necessarily the right fabric to choose, if you know what I mean. So for example, the Sarah shirt, it recommends lightweight woven fabric, viscose, rayon, and again the Betty blouse fabric recommendations is a lightweight cotton fabric. So again, this would have been perfect for that. As long as I'm happy with it and it looks pretty and it's wearable, that's the main thing, because I didn't really want to be making anything that's just going to end up in the wardrobe and not get worn, because that's the whole purpose of me trying to make a me-made wardrobe. So yeah, so this is my first make for Minerva Crafts. So I'm really looking forward to writing up the blog post for them and sending it over, and then it will be live on their blog in a few weeks or maybe a couple of months time. Yes, so I've really enjoyed making it. Really fun make. As long as you study the instructions, spend some time on the instructions if you're going to make something out of one of these books. Lovely patterns, absolutely gorgeous designs, but just maybe spend a little bit extra time studying the instructions before you cut it out and what have you. But yeah, I would recommend this book. So I'm going to go on to making something else, something completely different, maybe a dress or that Sarah blouse. I'm not sure yet, but I shall keep you posted on that. I've also got a couple of crochet tutorials that I will be working on as well this week, so hopefully get them uploaded to you, at least one of them, by the end of this coming week. If there's anything you'd like to ask me, don't forget to pop me a little note in the box below. I love to hear your comments, your opinions, your thoughts on anything that I've made or spoke about in the videos. I'll put the link for the book in the box below, and then you can always take a look if there's something you'd maybe like to try yourself too. So I hope you enjoyed today's video on my latest sewing makes this week. I'm pretty pleased with it, and I really do like the pretty fabric as well. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me that lovely thumbs up, and don't forget, as usual, to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so and you do like the videos that I do. I've also got the new community tab along the top of my channel now, so I'll be able to chat with you a lot more, show you what I've been up to through the week, give you little snippets of what I've been working on, and you'll be able to see them straight away. And then you can also comment on them as well, rather than just waiting to see the videos and commenting on the videos. So there's a community tab which I will be using too. Until the next time though, as I always say, please take care and happy sewing.